Many drivers on Saipan are frustrated with rental cars being driven by tourists who do not follow the rules of the road. As our CNMI correspondent Thomas Manglotnia reports, it's a growing concern.
Shiny new cars on the street are catching the attention of residents these days, but not for the reason you'd think. In the past month, Saipan residents have raised concerns over tourists renting cars and driving recklessly on the road and even beaches. On this Garapan street alone, there are 6 rental car companies, all of them with similar criteria for tourists to rent cars. First, they must be at least 21 years old, and second, they should have a driver's license from their country, which is valid for 30 days during their visit. One Saipan resident told PNC about her encounters with tourists while driving.
A tourist, we were on the beach, kids are on the shore and everything. Hummer, one of those rental Hummers, drove up to the beach and tried to drive onto the sandbar. And we had our kids out, and it was, I think they were like 20 feet away. So that was really, that's a concern. It's a safety concern.
In another incident, a tourist parked in the middle of a traffic light to urinate on the sidewalk. This resident hopes that more regulations are put in place. Someone, she said, needs to be held accountable. In a phone interview, Department of Public Safety Commissioner Robert Guerrero said, quote, "They should comply with all of our traffic laws just like the residents on island. On the law enforcement side, we do not distinguish between tourists or residents. The law is the law," end quote. The commissioner added that he has heard these concerns before and the department is working hard to address them. Other residents say that among foreign drivers' behavior, parking in the middle of the road to take photos and driving in groups on grass and off the road are safety issues. While some car rental managers and employees refuse to comment on the issue after repeated questioning, one employer who has worked in the rental car business on island for over 2 decades openly spoke to PNC.
And sometimes they're driving in the wrong way. And sometimes they just park the car and someone break their window because they put the things inside and steal their things.
She described these customers, who happen to be mostly Asian, as risky drivers. She tells us that even though they brief the customers about safe driving and the rules of the road, violations still occur. Thomas Manglotnia for PNC News, Saipan.